Till the Break of Dawn. Anyone seen that movie by Werner Herzog? It's called Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans. It's one of my favorite movies. It's a very emotional movie. It's brilliant. It's about a policeman who has to solve a crime after Hurricane Katrina, and he's a bit messed up, shall we say. And I think it's a brilliant, beautiful movie. Anyway, Till the Break of Dawn, that's one of the lines in it. And it's Nicolas Cage, actually. People don't realise how good an actor he is playing mad people. He's excellent, he's brilliant. When I say to people, oh, he's great in that movie, people say, I know, they just got him because he's a big name. That's a load of shite. It's a brilliant movie by Werner Herzog and Nicolas Cage. Eva Mendes in it. It's some great acting in that. It's about addiction, it's about alcoholism and stuff, and it's brilliant. Okay, so anyway, till the break of dawn. So tomorrow we'll get up at dawn. We're going for Catch the Dawn, and then we're going to do our podcast. I have a podcast that I'll do the first one for this season. It's been going for a couple of years. It's an audio. It's about audio updates. Might be a bit boring for some for the vlog because it is about music stuff and what I get up to playing the guitar and that. But anyway, that's tomorrow for the podcast. So see you at dawn tomorrow, Christopher Columbus. Buenos dias, good morning, and welcome to the first podcast of this year, of the new season of September. So it's September the 30th, and we're integrating. Are we integrating? Yes, we are integrating the podcast with the video cast, the vlog. So yeah, so it's a beautiful morning. It's 10 to 9 on a Friday morning. So down at the Park Alamillo, you can see around about the orange trees. And anyway, so just a resume since the last podcast, which I think must be ages, must be at least May of before the summer. So we've been quite busy since then, music-wise. We have been playing in different formats. We're playing with the Chico Salto Quintet, which was great because I was playing an electric guitar on that, and we're playing a Mark Johnson song called Right Brain Patrol, so that was good. And also Luis Salto did an arrangement of a piece of part of an opera by Manuel de Falla, so that was a quintet at one point and also a quartet at another point, and that had a trumpet player who was also a flamenco singer, so there was a little bit of flamenco in it as well. I was playing the flamenco guitar, and we did some of my tunes, like from the Philip Addy trio. We did some of my tunes in that, and that was good. We had a festival down in Cadiz and various gigs in Seville, and then Luis Salto and myself went to Edinburgh for the Edinburgh International Fringe Festival and played for a month at a venue called Alba Flamenca, and we played every night. We played my music, and also we played one tune from Luis, which was called Strada, that's more like jazz stuff that he does, and we did some of my stuff, the flamenco stuff. But we also did the Mark Johnson, but with me on flamenco guitar, so that was very good. So that was a whole month playing every night, and I was also playing in the tablao, the typical flamenco show there with the dancers, and that went really well as well. So I did 60 concerts in 24 days at the Edinburgh Fringe, but as you do, it went well. And like for our show, for my show, the flamenco jazz sketches, we got a reviewer came down, Jim Gilchrist, who's a veteran journalist does reviews and stuff, did a review of us for us in the Scotsman. We got 4 stars, so 4 stars in the Scotsman. It's like nobody gets that. Yeah, well, no, 4 stars is like the most. They never give out 5 stars. That would be like totally insane from them. They're quite hard. So 4 stars is really great. So we've got that review, and also we recorded 6 nights. One of the guys there, actually the guy who was singing, he is also an audio recorder, so he recorded us for our show Flamenco Jazz Sketches for 6 nights. So I've got those recordings. We'll have to listen through them and see if we can get a CD out of them. And then comes the crappy bit, which is always, you know, the administrative and try to promote things. But it went really well and got really good response from people and stuff. So hopefully we can get some more work as the duo with the Philip Addy Luis Salto duo. So it's better in a small venue. Oh, there's an airplane going overhead. Early morning arrivals to Seville Express. I don't know what airline that is. Iberia Express. Yeah. And I should have my shades on so you don't see my eyes moving around. So yeah, fantastic playing with the duo. And the summer, it's been a really hot summer here this year, and crazy hot in July. We've managed to escape in August, of course, and that was fantastic. At the Edinburgh was looking great. It was dry there as well. So saw quite a few. It didn't really publicise it too much, you know, so I knew I was going to be busy, but a few folk came down to see us, and so that was really good, you know. And a couple of guitarists friends, and two guys actually from a band I used to play in more than 30 years ago called Papa's Magic Beard, which were a car chase funk band. Gary, who was the guitarist after I left the band, Gary became what's his second name? Oh, I can't remember. He became the guitarist, and David the sax player, they were down at the gig, so it was good to see them, because I hadn't seen Gary for almost, well, not 30 years, but maybe 25 years, so they were doing really well. It was great to see them. And then I had other visits and stuff. I had a friend coming down from Inverness who works at a place up there as a gardener, and so that was good. So we met up and went for a big walk around, and it was so beautiful in Edinburgh around Arthur's Seat, and it was dry. It was super dry. I'd never seen it so dry. Anyway, but the music was very good, and we improvised a lot, and I was a little bit tired some of the days because I was playing. Some days I was doing 3 gigs a day. But anyway, so we're waiting to hear about that and to get paid for it. But that was great. And now we're back in Seville, and it's been kind of quiet in September. But we've got, like I say, we've got lots of stuff to do with administrative stuff, to look for gigs and preparing these CDs and etc. So we'll get on with that. But anyway, this has been my Object All Sublime first podcast of the year. I'll put some music up, something that we've been doing. So we're always working on new music and stuff, so I'll put a little bit of music at the end. And for you vloggers, man, here we are. We're out, we're vlogging. It's been a beautiful morning, and the vlog goes on. The vlog integrated with the podcast. Okay. Till the break of dawn.